Two historic days then. 14-0. Thank you.
Now, ever since 1789, the Royal Academy of Arts in London has hosted the annual summer exhibition. It's the world's largest contemporary show, and artists are desperate to get a spot on the wall.
Well, this year, 2 students from Loughborough have had their work selected out of thousands of entries. Gita Pense went to have a look.
Every year, the Royal Academy of Arts has around 12,000 entries from artists hoping to be part of their summer exhibition. It's the world's largest contemporary art exhibition, putting new artists next to much more well-known names. And for the first time, 2 Loughborough students have been picked. It's been a whirlwind few months for Jane and Emma, both mature art and design students at Loughborough University. Neither imagined they had any real chance of being picked. Jane returned to study fine art after a 20-year break to raise her family, and her painting almost didn't make it in.
We'd had trouble leaving Loughborough, so we were battling against rush hour traffic to get through London for I think it was the 6 o'clock deadline. We pulled up outside the back of the academy. We literally had, I think, about 10 minutes to get the work in.
All the works are entered anonymously, so judges have no idea who the artist is. Emma's painting was inspired by the landscape in Leicestershire, and it was a huge moment seeing her work hung in the gallery.
Felt really proud, felt really excited to be around such fantastic work of some of my heroes, you know, Jenny Saville and Tracy Emin.
Whilst it's a great honour to be picked, for new artists like Emma and Jane, it's also a chance to have their work sold. And in both their cases, they've had buyers who love their paintings. For Jane, it's also hugely personal, as her work was produced after her mother passed away.
I think Mum would have been really pleased, and I think the fact that the weekend we dropped it off at the academy, the work, it was Mothering Sunday, and so it felt really wonderful.
Sitting alongside famous artists like Tracy Emin and Anish Kapoor, both Emma and Jane are hoping this is just the beginning for them. Gita Pense, East Midlands Today.
Well, I know somebody who's very envious because you paint, don't you?
I do. I do a little bit of life painting, in fact. Do you know what that is, Dominic?
That's people with no clothes on, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Of both genders?
Yes. Should we move on to the weather?
Yes.
Before he volunteers himself.
But I was going to say, Sarah might be free.